Welcome to Clarity Practice Management. My name is Frank Steitley. In this short video, I will be covering some client administrative tasks. As always, the navigation in Clarity is down the left side. I will be opening up administration, then clients, and the first place I'm going to go is tags. Let me go to a client. I'll show you where tags show up. Tags are useful ways of classifying clients. And at the client records, you can see over on the left, I have a list of all the available tags. And if I want to add a tag, I click on it, hit the right arrow, and it's in our tags. Back there under administration is where we are setting up the tags. And you can see a list of what I have in here so far. If I want to edit a tag, I just click on the edit button. However, if I would like to create a new one, click on add new tag. Put in the tag name and then description, and whether I want this tag to be active or not. If it's not active, it doesn't show up in the list at the client record. Click on the save button, and now I have a new tag for industry restaurant. It's that simple. If I would like to see all the clients who have a particular tag, I can click on the little icon here. Next, let's talk about phone types. These also show up on the client record. So if I go back to a client, I go back to client info. What we're talking about is building the list of phone number types here. And you can see it's quite simple. Again, if you want to add it, you hit the edit button if you'd like to add a new one. Put in what you'd like to put in for the phone type description, hit save. That's really all there is to it. Next, let's talk about worksheet files. Worksheet files are files that you can make accessible to your clients. And on the client side, they have along the left Explorer tree a section called worksheets. And you can see here, I already have a worksheet in here called How Long Should I Keep My Tax Returns and Documents? Really, the first thing to do to this screen is to add what's called a worksheet type. But I'll go in and show you how that applies by editing this existing worksheet. So you can see up here I have the name of the worksheet, which I dragged in earlier. And now I have a drop-down box that tells me which file type is it. And I have two here. And then, of course, I have a place for a description. So if I want to add a new worksheet type, hit the Add Worksheet Type button. For instance, I might want to put news releases in here, so I'll hit Add. And now when I set up a new worksheet, I'll have that as a choice. So I'm going to drag in here a worksheet. I'm just going to drag and drop it in. Then it's going to ask me what worksheet type it is. In this case, I'm going to select the client worksheet because this is an Excel file that I would like to have client complete. I don't have to put in a file description. If I don't, it'll use the actual file name. And the description is just simply typed in, hit save. And now I have a new worksheet, and this one is a client worksheet. Let's go next to merge clients. If you have duplicate clients, the way to get rid of the duplicate clients and get them all under one client is we have a client you want to merge out of existence and the client we want to put it into. And the way that works is that you actually copy the client name. And I recommend copy and paste to do this so that you get it exactly right, because if it's not exactly right, it isn't going to work. Then you click on the merge button after you have both those fields completed, and you will wind up with one client where you had two before. Finally, let's talk about delivery type. Delivery types are associated with projects. In other words, how do we deliver projects, which might be tax returns or financial statements? I'm going to go to projects, call up a project, show you where these show up. Right here on the project info screen, we have a client delivery method with a drop-down box. So that's what we're setting up over here under Manage Client Delivery Types. And again, we can edit and delete, but we can also add a new delivery type. Pony Express, I'll hit save. And now we have a new delivery type that is now available when we set up a project. As always, if you have questions, please contact us. Thanks for watching.